However irritating or inconvenient a situation you might find yourself in, if it's not an emergency, don't call 999.
Hello, police emergency.
Hi, is it possible I could report a car that he's blocking a public road?
Police emergency.
I'm sorry I've had to phone the emergency. I've got no credit on my phone.
Greater Manchester Police, can I help?
Is there any chance you could put me through to Wigan Police Station?
Every day, Greater Manchester's emergency services receive almost 6,500 999 calls. Today, they're emphasising how tying up the line unnecessarily puts people's lives at risk and could delay someone in urgent need of getting through. Now, by calling 999, you get through to all the emergency services, and that means the police, fire and rescue, and the ambulance. Now, all of them suffer from abuse, which means that sometimes they're used inappropriately, but also they get targeted by hoax callers. And today, the message is that it's not funny and that it will be taken seriously.
We do try and track them down. If we do get the culprit, then we were looking at the offences of wasting police time, and other offences that could possibly fit. They affect all the emergency services, fire and the ambulance as well. And it does pay a heavy toll when resources are allocated to something of that nature, when it's not really an incident that exists. It's somebody just out to cause a bit of mischief.
Officers on a 999 response team can spend up to 10 hours a day patrolling their patch in readiness for that all-important call.
And when we're not responding to emergency calls straight away, we're obviously dealing with incidents that we come across on the street, traffic offences, general problems that the public may encounter. It could be anything.
But when it is an emergency, the situation can be helped by callers providing as much information as possible. Because in this job, time is of the essence.
So when you make a call to the police service, make sure you get what the incident is, where it is, because then we can act and get there and provide a service that we're, renowned for giving. For every emergency call that's attended, it takes time to work out exactly what the problem is and what needs to be done. A job that's not always straightforward.
Especially in situations such as this, where there is the real possibility that, there's the people who've stolen, in this case, this quad bike, that are somewhere in the area. Obviously, if we've been engaged doing other things where we've been called out unnecessarily, it means that we have to travel extra distance on blue light runs, which means that we have to, a certain amount of risk to ourselves and members of the public when we're making our way through that traffic to try and get here. Obviously, if we're more available more of the time, it's easier for us to get to jobs like this and work out what's happening. So time's precious to you? It's the most valuable commodity in the world. I wish I had far more of it.
872 5050. That's it, I think. It's just people, being educated through whatever means that there is a non-emergency number that they can use. It doesn't always have to be 999.